It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're at the sold-out and noisy Oracle Arena. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Golden State Warriors. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Tip-off goes to Houston, and the Houston Rockets starting five. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Motiejunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in at the one spot.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Harden kicks to Motiejunas. The fader. And the shot is good.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Clark, last season we saw Motiejunas make some nice strides.
Yeah, big uptick in his scoring efficiency, Kevin. Both his shooting from beyond the arc and from within the arc increased.
And Motiejunas actually showing a newfound post repertoire there. I mean, he's deceptive. He has hooks and pump fakes, little up and unders. The Rockets looked to him for offense when they weren't playing through Harden. And Motiejunas is a very confident player. I think where he can still improve is his rebounding and defensive impact. With a 7-foot frame, he's got to learn to play like a 7-footer.
Both free throws good from Crawford.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Crawford with the steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Ariza with the rebound.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
And the call will go against the great. That's his first foul.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Now here's Howard. Defense right on him. Crawford with the rebound. Rockets on defense. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's the chosen one. Covered by Motiejunas. Just 5 on the clock. For the three. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Stolen away. To the inside. Crawford's shot is good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers. Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Crawford against Beverly. Crawford passes to Boomer. 5 on the clock. Williams inside the line. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Beverly, the 19-footer is on the money. And so it's Golden State with it. Crawford outside. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Beverly. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. There's a screen by Modiunas. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the rejection by Harden. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Modiunas, a screen on Crawford. Harden dishes to Modiunas. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Modiunas has got 5 points so far. It's Crawford on the wing. They set the pick. Outside Williams. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Here's Modiunas, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
And the second free throw, good. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And Ariza with the stuff.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
It's Crawford on the wing. Defended by Beverly. Crawford kicks to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the step-back Jay.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing.
Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division, and as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs, but the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Modiunas. Williams for 3, and the rebound goes to Howard. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Beverly, and it's blocked. Crawford outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And, for the Rockets, they had a major gut check in the second round. Went down 3-1 against the Clippers. Came back to win the series in 7, including game... And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Crawford with the steal. Pass to Cruz. That's short off the rim. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. It's Harden with the drive. Sweet little floater. Harden's got his first basket.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Crawford against Beverly. From outside, off the mark. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Ariza. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Crawford outside. Crawford with another miss.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
They grabbed their own miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
First free throw is good.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. McDaniels, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Warriors leading by 4. Crawford drives in. Now the pass to Cruz. It's Crawford on the wing. Stolen by McDaniels. He dishes it to Capella. There's the triple. And another 3 for Houston.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
They set the pick. Crawford drives in. And Capella sends it back. Crawford against Terry. Here's the floater. Capella. Now the feed to Brewer. The offensive rebound. Capella with the bucket.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The kick out to Williams. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Williams has got 8 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Oh, here comes Williams all alone. That's tipped, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. In the corner, it's Crawford. Shot from the wing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's Houston on the break. Here's Brewer. Second shot opportunity, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
Crawford, no luck.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Terry with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Looking to end it. Look at that jam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Terry the pass to Beasley. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times. So No one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Their backcourt is phenomenal, Kevin. Absolutely phenomenal. That's why they've been given the green light every time they touch the ball.
Knocks it loose. Crawford with the steal. They set the pick. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift, I think, going into the next quarter.
Come on with it, with it. Me and you getting it up, don't even go there. Come on with it, with it. Come on with it, with it.
And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the game he still loves.
Basketball, this is my passion. You know, on the court, it's my sanctuary. You know, I want to have fun. The reason I play is to win championships. I take this game very seriously.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in at the three, the small forward. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Guys, I'm not sure there's a better star player who's a better fit for his team's philosophy than James Harden, who reflects the Rocket system perfectly.
I don't think you're wrong on that, Kevin. I mean, the Rockets, an analytically minded team. They love layups, free throws, and threes. Harden can get all of those done.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Hill, he's checked in for the great, and Jones subbed in for Captain Clutch. Harden's shot is good.
He's got so much junk in his trunk, he'll find a way to hurt you.
Warriors leading by 3.
And Harden, either intentionally or not, is really the poster child for a new era of analytics that's starting to drive basketball. I mean, he generates a lot of points, but most importantly, he does it with tremendous efficiency, in part because he lives at the free throw line.
And Beverly kicks to Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.